Pasco County breaking news. Happy Friday. Zephyrhills has signed off on a $135.9 million budget for the 2025-2026 fiscal year, which is about $30 million more than last year's plan. So let's dig into it. Starting October 1st, non-union city employees will get a 6% raise. The city is also absorbing an 8% increase in health insurance premiums, and other operating costs grew slightly, mostly due to rising insurance prices. And nearly $70 million is dedicated to capital improvements in the city, including $27.9 million to redesign the city yard, $16 million in upgrades at Zephyr Park, $2 million for hotspot improvements, and $1.2 million for new sidewalks and trails. So where is this money coming from, you might ask? The city will issue new bonds to help finance the investments, but most of the money is coming from the general fund, which pays for everyday city services. And that fund more than doubled from $21.6 million to now $57.4 million. And a big reason that they were able to double that is rising property values, which has pushed the city's taxable value up to $1.78 billion. The utility fund is increasing by 21% with a 3% rate hike for residents starting October 1st. So your utility bills will go up by 3%. The sanitation fund is up by nearly 50%, which is going to go toward adding garbage trucks, equipment, and new recycling carts. So let's explain where this money is primarily coming from. It's property taxes. And even though the millage rate is staying the same at 6.25 mils, if you're a property owner, you will still see a higher tax bill. And that's because the city didn't adopt what's called the rollback rate. The rollback rate is the tax rate that would bring in the same total dollars as last year, even though your property value went up. This year, the rollback rate would have been 6.08 mils. Even though your property value went up, you would have paid the same amount in taxes that you paid last year, but the city chose to keep the rate at 6.25 mils, which was the rate before. So the city will collect more money from existing homeowners since your property is now worth more. This is a fun thing that politicians like to do, and Pasco County BOCC is no different. They like to say, we haven't raised the taxes because they have not increased the millage rate, but that doesn't mean that you haven't paid more in taxes, because they could have used a rollback rate so that you would pay the same as you did the year before. So if you are a resident of the city of Zephyrhills, what this means for you is that you will have higher property tax bills, your utility rate will increase by 3%, and there are going to be big investments in parks, sidewalks, and city facilities. So let me know what you think if you're a Zephyrhills resident or live in the area. Are you in support of the city's increase in budget in order to cover all of the things mentioned in this video? Or would you have preferred that your property taxes did not go up and they were not able to accomplish all of these things with their budget? Let me know in the comments what you think about all this, and make sure you're following along here for all your Pasco County news and updates. I'll see you next time.